Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for November the 10th through to the 16th, 2014. So thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Thank you so much for subscribing. Truly, thank you for your support. What a week. Now, we start with the Six of Swords for you. Moving forward with your lessons from yesterday, guiding the way, giving you strength, giving you that shield of protection. Okay, and it's our energy, it's our action plan that actually moves us forward. We can't, it's just not going to roll out for us. There is going to be things that we need to do, address, throw an action plan in. So all that thought is now turning into the action plan on how you're going to move forward. Okay, there's no motor on the boat. You have to take that stick, you have to push it in deep and push yourself off from shore. You have to make the conscious decision to move forward. Now we have the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Wands all together here, okay? So this is all about relationships. This is all about, I would have to say, love, vitality, good feelings, and firm foundations going forward. So, Five of Wands, okay? It's getting together with people, having those conversations, feeling of vitality. So it could be very much your health, your well-being that you're looking at, your diet, your exercise. I think actually from these cards, you're already on some kind of plan. You're already doing something, some kind of energy in order to promote your good health. And I think you want to do more. I think you want to add to that routine. Okay, now if it's not working on the outside, then it's working on the inside. Although I would have to say for the majority of you, it is working on the outside. But if it might be just making more of a spiritual routine for yourself. But something to give you a well-being, okay? Now this could be relationships too. This is having the conversations on how to make it work going forward. How to give you that firm foundation. Four of Wands. Everything leads towards a firmer foundation going into next week. So your health, your well-being, your relationships, your partnerships. So I think you're going to do a lot of communicating, a lot of talking, and coming to some sound decisions, okay? We have, for the overall energy for the week, the one that's hovering over us the most, the one that's going to give us the most pressure that we're aware of, that we feel, is the Ten of Wands. Okay, now this tells me very much that you are the 10 is the end of a path. But as you got to the end of this path, you've picked up some baggage, like some things that got you to where you need to be now, but it really just doesn't fit in your life anymore. And realizing and recognizing what those situations are, who those people are. Okay, it might be you're getting a promotion, so you're not going to be working with the same people anymore, on the same floor anymore, in the same department anymore. But apply it to your life and how it's working out for you. It could be people, it could be situations, it could be a combination. It could be your inner thoughts, but I don't think this is too much of your inner thoughts. I think this is more of an outward thing with you. What's happening in your environment and how you're pushing forward. So some of these wands have some great growth on them, but other ones are completely dead. They have none. And they're weighing down your steps going into tomorrow. So I think it's a very... Through conversations, I would think that the majority of your decisions will come on how you're going to go forward, who you're going to go forward with, in what situations you want to go forward. The whole energy for the whole week is the Tower, so it's all about your transformation, all about your birth. Okay, and the Tower is not an easy energy sometimes to deal with. Okay, I mean, the roof has exploded right out. But all that blackness, all that old falls away from you so you can go forward with a lighter step, with a bounce in your step. This is definitely like a phoenix rising out of the ashes kind of experience this week for you. The subconscious undertone for the whole week is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And it's your new day dawning. So realize that everything that is coming in right now in your life and testing you in certain ways, making you look at things again, okay, you know, sometimes we sit there and we say, okay, we got the lesson, we don't need it again. But how do you know you got it until you get to experience it one more time and see what you actually do in the situation? So it could be tests like that coming in. It could be you realize, you know, it could be something where you thought you, within a relationship, and you thought you got your point across, and now it's coming around one more time. And it's how you're going to handle the situation in order to walk you into your new day dawning. Okay, this means better well-being. This means more money. This means better security. A high intuition. And it's like an unconscious intuition. It's something like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have done that, you know, because you just had that feeling and then you did it anyways because it was so unconscious and you didn't bring it forward. So when if your gut is saying don't do it this week. And if your gut is saying, hey, you really need to do this, then you really need to do this week. Address the situations in your life, the things that are weighing you down. Understanding. And it could just be an understanding of your path. Okay, obviously we have the lessons right at the beginning here. So it's understanding why you went through certain challenges in your life in order to be at this moment now. I used to listen to a radio station, and they would ask you to phone in and tell us your worst experience and your best experience in your entire life. What thing, you know, you had the most reason to be grateful for. And usually it was the same thing. Usually it was, my friend got cancer, therefore I started donating my time in this way in order to raise funds for cancer research. Or I got into medicine that way. Or I loved my grandparents with my heart and soul, and now I'm in palliative care. Because it was so hard to watch them suffer and see the way they were treated. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's something that really, it tore at your deepest soul. In order for you to emerge with a beautiful path in front of you because of it. You know, the worst thing in your life is having your child diagnosed with something horrifying. But it put you on a path of understanding so much more in life. Embracing challenges, raising your optimism. And you turn around and one day you're helping families going through that exact same emotion that you once went through. It's those kinds of things. You know, if I hadn't missed the bus that day, I never would have met her kind of stuff, you know. It was the worst day of my life because it was a really big job opportunity and I missed the bus. I was late for it. I didn't get the job, but I met her. Or I met him. So as we go out of this week and into next week, our energy is the Fool. So a brand new path awaits us. And so this is the last of the clearing out, really, before you get to go forward in a brand new tomorrow towards your goals and your wishes and your dreams. So embrace any challenges that come to your path this week. Absolutely. Be open to new experiences, obviously, because I think you're being led on a very brand new path. Have conversations with partners, in relationships, where you need to get some clarity, some understanding. It has to do all with the heart. Knight of Cups. So this is your knight in shining armor, or perhaps you're the knight in shining armor. If you're looking for love, this definitely could be a week where somebody comes into your life. And if you're in a relationship, it's definitely the week where you can grow that bond so much deeper in order to have the beautiful foundation laid out for tomorrow. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.